Hey guys, welcome back to another Jake Bakes. I'm here in St. Louis on the historic hill to meet up with a friend who's gonna help me scout out some pretty great specialty ingredients for a really fantastic bake. I have my friend Pete here. Hey Pete.
Hey Jake.
How are you?
Good, how you been?
Good, I'm glad to see that you're well and fresh off of your Eat St. Louis food tour. How'd it go today?
Oh, it was awesome. We walked around the hill. We stopped at 6 different places on our walking food tour. We ate, and each stop seemed to be better than the next, so couldn't ask for anything more.
That's amazing. Now, I know you were looking at a cute little shop. I know there's lots of little cute shops around here, but I see that we're in front of one, and I have a sneaking suspicion this is where we're finding my treasures.
Well, you told me that you needed some help finding some specialty food, and I knew just the place. We're right here at John Viviano and Sons Grocers.
And you don't get much more Italian than the and Sons. I'm so stoked to get inside to take a look. You want to show me everything?
Absolutely, come on.
Awesome. All right, Pete, we are back in the kitchen, so it's time to actually get cooking and reveal to you what we went on this little rat chase for.
I'm trying to know.
We are making a tart today, which I have dubbed the Queen's Tart. It is caramelized onion, fig preserves that we got at Viviano's, and we're gonna use that gorgonzola we got from Viviano's, some arugula, and like really good prosciutto.
Sounds great.
It's super delicious, and it's mostly assembly too, so we don't need to actually like do a ton of stuff besides caramelize some onions.
Cool.
So I've got 2 cups of just yellow onions here. I'm gonna add them to a pan, and then add some salt, and then a couple tablespoons of butter. Caramelizing onions actually takes a lot longer than most people think, like 45 minutes. Because you want to get them almost to like jam.
I love onions, and those onions look delicious.
That's why I like this tart so much. They have a flavor that nothing else can match.
And that smell.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so now that we have our onions nice and caramelized, we need to just basically roll out our puff pastry and then assemble. I'm gonna have you have some fun with some dough.
All right.
I'm using a store-bought puff pastry because I'm being lazy today. We've made it on the show before, and I actually like making it, but for time purposes, sometimes it's just easier to go get it. Go ahead and unfold this gently. Give it a couple rolls. We wanna just get it pushed out a little bit more. You don't have to push too hard. There we go. Looks good. We're gonna go ahead and dollop a few good spoonfuls, about 4 of them. This is our fig spread that we got at Viviano's.
Looks delish. It reminds me of when my mom used to make fig cookies.
Fig cookies?
Sicilian fig cookies.
Oh my God, that sounds so good. I just want like a real small layer because we don't want this to be like an ultra sweet dish. You wanna throw another spoonful of that on there?
Sure.
Right in the middle. I'll grab another spoon. We want to leave about an inch border around it. And if it gets too thick, you can always add water to it as well, just kind of like spread it out some. We're gonna go ahead and grab some and just sprinkle some of those around. We don't want like a huge thick layer because we need it to cook some. Perfect. To finish it off, we're gonna crumble some gorgonzola on top. We don't wanna do too much, so that way when it bakes, there's little like pockets of salty, delicious gorgonzola. I'm gonna go ahead and then wet the outside edges to give a crust. So that way when this is in the oven, it's not gonna, you know, leak everywhere.
Right.
If you wanna do it on your end, just fold it over, give it a little fold. You don't have to do too much. Okay, do you wanna grab one side and I'll grab the other side?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, up. There we go. This is gonna go in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes till it's puffed and golden and delicious.
Oh my gosh.
You ready?
It's really good. I'm getting hungry.
So our tart is nice and done, and it's all puffy, delicious, and smells unbelievable in here.
It does, it really does.
Now just to add some finishing touches.
Yeah?
Go ahead and grab just like a handful of the arugula.
Like half a hand?
Yeah, perfect. Sprinkle it over. This will give us a nice like fresh, peppery, green flavor. Wonderful. And then we've got this amazing prosciutto. We're gonna go ahead and just ribbon across. Just lay some strips over that. And now the finishing touch is this balsamic glaze. I'm gonna go ahead and just drizzle it over. There we go.
Oh, I can't wait. God, this looks so good.
This gives it a nice little sour note too. So you've got sweet, salty, sour, savory, all of it.
All my favorite flavors.
So go ahead, and I'm just gonna cut this gently. One here. Oh, you just stole all of my prosciutto. Shall we taste it?
Absolutely.
Hear that puff pastry
Get
crust?
in my belly.
Thanks, Pete. Oh my god.
Oh, and that crust is just so nice and flaky.
It's like every flavor you want in one bite.
And just great texture.
Oh my god. Pete, thank you so much for being here. I sincerely appreciated everything you did on the hill with John Viviano's and Sons. Where can we find out more about your food tours?
So you can buy tickets online and check out our offerings at eatstlouis.com.
Woo! Well,
I'm
thank
getting
you.
back to this.
You do that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please check out your local Italian markets, your local areas where immigrants kind of make everything better too.
Shop local.
Check all of that out. Shop local. Please like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. And we'll see you here next time on another Jake Bakes.
Oh.
So good. So good.